welcome in. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. I know it's been a while. I hope everyone had a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope you were surrounded by family and loved ones and that you had gratitude in your heart and that blessings are unfolding for you. I hope everyone is well. I did do some personal readings over the holiday, and I'm finding that is really what I enjoy the most. Personal readings, tuning into you, and having that energy flow and that personal touch is very humbling for me, and I love it. So if you're interested in personal reading with me, please look at the links and the description and follow them. I'm offering a number of them each week, and please, if you're interested, I would love to do that for you. And let's get into this reading. I have a few new decks on the table, and I'm interested to see how they show the energy. So thank you for joining me. My name is Melanie Dawn with the Dawning Soul, and let's do it. Let's see here. This is a little bit more of an intimate setting. I have my candles on the table with the sage burning, and it just feels more cozy with the candles on the table. I know it sort of takes up a little bit of my space, but I really like it. And I hope you enjoy it as well. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed, please like and subscribe. That helps me with the energy, tuning into you, so that when I'm reading for you. Let's see, this is The Secret Garden, and I have the book Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle. So it's a new oracle. I picked it up today at the Still Room in Winter Garden, and I was eager to try it out. So let's see what messages they have for us today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Show me. Show me messages. Flipped. Anything else? We'll take these. Get the guidebook. Because I'm going to definitely read these out of the guidebook. Okay, we have grounding. Grounding. Can you see that? This beautiful lotus with the key and the lock. This is a symbolism in these cards. This is the back of the card with these beautiful roses. The red rose of the divine, and then the lock and the keys. This one is uncertainty. And then we have expectation with the butterfly. And we have keeper of pleasure and follow through. They're very beautiful. There's a praying mantis holding the key. And the flowers. Yeah, this is really pretty. There we go. All right, so we have follow through, keeper of pleasure, uncertainty, grounding, and expectations. So we have the butterfly with her full wings spread. Okay. Mushrooms in the grounding with the ferns, very explicit of earth energy. And then you've got the lotus blooming, uncertainty. And so let's look at these numbers. We have 33, 8, 4 and 1, that's a 5, 7 and 5. So 23. 42, I'm upside down. Expectation. Expectation is the root of all heartbreak. Expecting others to perform a certain way so that you can be comfortable or happy is a form of bondage. Your demands hold others hostage and imprison your own joy. Nothing and no one can release you from that prison but you. Your well-being, satisfaction, peace, and bliss are solidly up to you. That doesn't mean you can't hold others accountable for the mutual agreements that you both made. It does mean that you can't expect others to behave in a particular way just to make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. If you want to live with its splendors, you must keep the focus inside. So I have a little story. I struggle with this. Expectations. I struggle with this. I do have this butterfly on me, and these lotus, mostly because I've been learning how to stand on my own 2 feet. And when it comes to love, I rush in, open-hearted, full, big love, and I have to actively work at not attaching myself to expectations. That's one that we all struggle with, right? We want something and we have to just give it to the universe, give it to the divine, give it to our angels, give it to our higher self, and let go of how we want the other person to be, how we want the expectation of the return. And that's something that we all struggle with. You have to let go of the expectation. You can't expect somebody to commit to you. You can't expect someone to want you in the same way. You can't expect return of the love that you give. You know, it's a leap of faith, giving your love to something. You can't expect that in return. It is a form of bondage by saying to yourself, well, you know, this is what I want and they have to want me back. That doesn't work. It will never work. Giving of yourself freely, loving yourself, understanding that you have to make yourself happy, and then hoping that that person feels those same thoughts towards themselves as well. that they put themselves first, that they love themselves first, and that they can give freely. And then should that miracle occur, where divine timing orchestrates everything just so that two people can come together, that's a blessing, that's a gift. That is the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. That is everything that you could want. And if you're grounding yourself properly, trusting in the divine, trusting in your intuition, trusting, being open, giving without expectation, that is a beautiful arrangement. Uncertainty, life is uncertain. We aren't given a diagram to our life. We aren't told how long it is we're going to be here. Some of us have a precious short amount of time here on this earth. Some of us have so much time that there's sometimes you wonder, how am I going to fill it? How am I going to be here? My grandmother lived to be 94. Blessings. Sharp. She was a sharp woman. Strong-willed, capable, generous, demanding. I loved my grandmother. But it is uncertain how long that we're going to have time on this earth. It is uncertain how long we're going to have people in our life. When we place expectations on how long someone is in our life, we lose our way. We bind our journey into pain and sorrow when that person has to leave, or they move on, or they pass away, or they move to a new timeline. Our journey is here for us to stay grounded into who we are, understanding that uncertainty is a part of our life, and placing expectations on another person takes us off of our journey, takes them off of their journey, places that we are meant to be. We have places that we are meant to be, placeholders in our life as we traverse through our timeline, and we can shift with the choices that we make, and that is the uncertainty. We cannot place expectations on our life and expect to get to where we need to be. Keeper of pleasure. Understanding that we have to find pleasure within ourselves first. The pleasure that is in our heart, the pleasure that is in our soul, the pleasure that is in our memories, the pleasure that is in life, in breathing, in loving, in giving, in serving, in receiving. Everything that we do, we can find pleasure in it. The beautiful sky that was out there today, the temperatures, the grass, the green, the leaves, everything, the sunset, the moonrise, everything in life, there is pleasure in a baby's laugh, in a lover's kiss, in taking a shower and cleansing yourself. There is pleasure in stretching in a bed on clean sheets and having gratitude for those things in your life. Grounding through that, knowing that uncertainty and expectation moves and weaves its way through every nuance in our life, every choice that we make. Follow through. Let's look at that one. That's number 33. Oh. It's time to follow through. No amount of dreaming intended on progress making can bring a goal to its fulfillment. You must honor your promises by following through with action all the way to the end. Have you dropped the ball? Are you experiencing inertia because you've abandoned the hard work? This isn't a moment about lack of intention or imagination. You've made it through those long hallways of creativity, and the last phase is to get the birthing done. There's a lot of sweat equity and pushing required to get to a new safely delivered into the world. How your commitments, especially those you have made to yourself, honor your commitments, especially those you have made to yourself. Review them, edit them if they no longer feel compelling to you, but keep the ones that feel radiant and follow through all the way to the end. That first squeal of new life will be worth the push. Follow through. Ground yourself and follow through. Be the keeper of your own pleasure. Understand uncertainty exists. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of our path. It's a part of our journey. It's a part of every relationship that we have. And don't place expectations. Release them. Surrender them. Give them to the divine. Give them to your higher self. And follow through with the pleasures of your own heart. Be present in your life. Ground yourself. And allow people to come and go as they will, as they need, as the divine commands it. This flipper out. Okay, we have imagine your wish fulfilled. Eye of God. Imagination is reality. Absolutely. Follow through. Keeper of your pleasure. Imagination is reality. Imagine your wish fulfilled through the eye of God. You have the ability to change and speak magic into your life. You have the ability to be the keeper of pleasure. Ground yourself in your heart with your spirit. Allow your divine self, your higher self, to guide you and follow through. Speak it into existence. Imagine what it is you wish through the eye of God, and believe it. This is Seasons of the Witch for the Yule season. We are entering the winter. I have been drawn to the color green, very much so. Purple, green, pink. Perseverance. Perseverance. Stay in the power, dear child, for thy lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thy, turn to the spirits within. Trust yourself. Ground yourself. Believe in your own magic. Believe in yourself. Persevere. Chills. Upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. That's uncertainty, for sure. That is speaking of understanding the uncertainty in life, knowing that things change, people leave you, people come in. When it's all cyclical, it's all the cycle of life. It's all that spiral that you're traveling through on your journey, on your path. Not everyone with you right now can follow your path. We all have our own path. We all have places we need to be, people to meet, people to love, people to help, people to see. And we can't just drag everyone that we want to keep with us through our life. That would be selfish. That would be placing expectations on people that they can't possibly keep, because we all have our own journey. And as we're all spiraling through life, sometimes we have that sweet spot where we can keep people with us for a time, but they can't stay with us forever. It's impossible. We have to allow people to go on their own journey. And sometimes that's with us, and sometimes that's not with us. And accepting that uncertainty and not placing those expectations on those commitments, and understanding that we are the keeper of our pleasure, that pleasure that we have inside of us stays, memories stay, blessings stay with us. And we can still keep those thoughts and fond memories while allowing them to move forward in their own journey. Wise men, squirrel medicine. It's these two here. Let's see. Wise men, if it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. Your purpose, why you are here, to experience love, to find your soul, to experience it, to understand what makes you happy, to understand what makes you sad, to fill yourself with emotion, to feel it, to understand it, to allow it, to ground yourself with your experiences, to find pleasure, to release yourself into the world with joy and peace and grace, to understand pain, to find sorrow, tears of happiness and tears of sorrow, to experience all that there is in this world to experience. That is our purpose. And to share ourselves with people, to experience others and sharing the emotions with ourselves, with them. Squirrel medicine. Pitter patter, plan ahead, keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well-deserved reveal. Follow through, plan, focus, go within, Be the keeper of your own pleasure. Ground yourself and live. Express yourself. Be authentic. Be real. Live through your heart. Let's see. Storm. As within, so without. There are storms a-coming, a change without a doubt. The changing of the seasons. We are in that crescent moon right now. Winter is coming. Change happens. Fall turns to winter, turns to spring. Relationships change. Our jobs change. Our desires change. Our hopes and dreams change. Our seeds that we sow, that we've spread into the ground, that we've sprinkled with our intentions, with our desires, with our wishes, grow. They change. They evolve. Butterflies aren't born this way. They become the butterfly. Allow your desires, your pleasures, your wishes, your relationships, your love, your children, your family, your friendships evolve, bloom, blossom. Oh, all came out at once. Let's start that again. I don't like that when that happens. Okay, one more time. We have bloom, bloom, pure nature, and new directions. I love that it's a dandelion with the seeds blowing in the wind, because that is the new direction. Your life keeps moving. Chapters change, pages turn, new opportunities open. Imagine your wish fulfilled. Imagine it. You've made the wish. The seeds are blowing in the wind. Imagine those wishes fulfilled. Be the keeper of your own pleasure. Understand that you've planted these seeds, you've made these wishes, they're blowing in the wind. Change is happening. The wind is blowing them, storms are blowing. Follow through. Follow through with what you wish. Pure in nature, transforming. Release expectations. Allow the divine to work its magic. Allow the divine to bloom in your life. Reveal the magic that is you. These are some new cards here as well. This is Compendium of Witches Oracle. Sorry, everyone. I won't take all them falling out at once. So far, we have Ruins, number 47. A lot of ones they want to talk. Oh, well, it flipped out. Let's see. Mirror, Shaman, the Memory. Let's see. Teeth. Okay, let's look at these. So we have Ruins, Mirror, and Teeth. Let's look at that. Put these here. And then we also have the Explorer, the Shaman, and the Memory. Ghosts, the Uncertainty. Let's see, we're gonna get the book out for these because these are brand new and they have their own expressions. Let's see, number 15, the Memory. Her visage appears briefly in the darkness, then vanishes in thick curls of smoke. Her voice drifts between cries and sobs. Every word pains her greatly, yet she does not keep silent. Her story needs to be told. Memories contribute to who we are. They live under the surface of our subconscious, of our consciousness, and populate the depths of our mind. And so the memory represents the importance of familiarizing ourselves with what lies beyond the surface. She invites us to focus on our memories before deciding if we want to treasure them or to put them aside. Memories are one of our most valuable things. They can be very powerful, and we can relive them in dreams. We can relive them in a song, in a scent, in a flash. They replay. They can be endless. And so, yes, some memories need to be softened, to let go of, to allow to rest. Some memories you want to fill yourself with because it's comforting and it makes you smile and it gives you pleasure. So memories are the most important thing that we hold in our heart, in our minds, in our spirit, in our breath. And that's a part of understanding what makes us happy, what gives us pleasure. Memories can ground us. They can hold special meaning. They can also cause fear, and heartache. And so when we look at ourselves and we understand the memories that we hold, it's important to filter through and allow the memories that we need to let go of, move on, and keep the ones that we value. We have the shaman. Self-analysis, vulnerability, introspection, the bare self. The shaman represents the value of overcoming our fear of vulnerability. She knows that it takes great courage to look at our bare selves. Stripping ourselves of what we think makes us who we are is a painful process, but also one that makes space for fresh self-discovery. And that is part of that, right? Understanding the memories, going within, listening to who we are, understanding that all the memories that we have made us who we are, and allowing the grace and the beauty and the pain and the understanding and the love and the compassion to merge and to breathe into the emotion, feel the feelings that rise up around these memories, understanding who we are, transmuting the pain into love and to grace, and allowing ourselves that grace, that knowledge, that strength of courage to let go of fear, to become love. The explorer. The explorer. Another self-discovery, wanderlust, understanding our identity, the voyage. When the rain starts to fall, she doesn't feel the need to seek shelter. Mesmerized, she watches the sooty clouds gather around the majestic mountains surrounding the monastery. Thunder roars deep and guttural, sparking a sense of excitement in her. Emboldened by a sense of adventure, the explorer embodies our own voyage into self-discovery and the awareness that new aspects of ourselves can be found outside the boundaries of the comforts we are used to. One only needs to set foot outside the door and make space for new growth. Okay, I'm going to put these up here. And that is that storm card, right? She's exploring. She's understanding who she is. She's going within and experiencing the memories, the pleasures, the pain, grounding, releasing, loving, forgiving, cherishing, letting go, surrendering. It's all these things. It's that transformation, releasing expectations, and the understanding the uncertainty of life, and allowing the journey to take you into places unknown within your own heart, within your own soul, within your own direction, your own journey, your own chance at a new direction, flowing with the seeds of life, flowing in the direction that the divine is meant for you to go, blooming through that. Finding solace and trusting that it will be as it needs to be. Imagine what it is you wish in your life, right? Imagine your wish fulfilled, releasing the expectations of how it's going to be filled, and trusting that the divine will fill it for you. The eye of God, trusting the divine on your journey and blooming where he sends you, where she sends you, where the divine sends you, your divine self, your higher self, with the universe, with source, with God, with your angels, on your journey, with your soul intention. Mirror that. Mirror what is in your heart into your world. Mirror that. Mirror it. Let's see, we have teeth and ruins. Let's look at that too. We didn't look at those. Oh, where's the book? Yes, there it is. Okay. 59. Let's see. 47, ruins. Walking through the moat, past old wounds, your tired feet step through the soft heather that tinges the hills with purples and greens. Purple and green. Interesting. The terrain gets more rugged as you approach the ruins of an old building. A crow perched on top of it caws. Do you remember this place? The ruins card invites us to recall specific moments of your past, even the painful ones. Dive deep into those memories and reflect on the way they shaped us. All right, teeth. Pain, conflict. The shadow's jaw clenches with tension. It snarls at you, baring its teeth and grinding them viciously. Saliva drips from its lip as the red taste of iron floods its mouth, flowing through its gums like caustic streams. The teeth card represents what causes us pain and suffering, and specifically the aches that come from difficult confrontations and clashes, whether internal or with others. And then the mirror. Reflections, inner self. This mirror card invites us to scry into the water and beyond its surface in order to look further towards our inner self. Accepting that appearances can be false is the first stroke of this deep dive. You are definitely being urged to look within. Look within. Look within. Understand what you've been through, the uncertainty, what you've been through. It's a part of your journey. It's what has made you, forged you, become a part of you. But we can release memories. We can release the pain. We can transmute it. We can understand it. But if we don't go within and we don't look at ourselves with that critical eye, if we don't ground ourselves with who we are and by understanding the pleasures of what makes us who we are, the memories, the pain, the love, the joy, the sadness, the sorrow, all of these things meld together, grounding us, becoming who we are, flowing through our life, spreading the seeds of our intentions. These are important parts of understanding who you are at the core of your heart and your soul. And then you can move forward understanding how you got where you are, what brought you here, and how to move forward. So we have passage, standing stones, and activation in spring, which is bell time. So solstice, the winter months, is a time for going within and understanding the mood, the chaos, the storm, the winter chill, persevering, understanding, and then you can come out focusing on who you are, focusing in, listening, and then releasing and understanding, finding the joy, moving forward with pleasure, moving forward with your desires and your intentions, knowing where your compass points to, knowing that you are your home, you are your own love. One more card, we'll get a spirit animals. We have love, fulfillment, and once you have done this journey through your memories, through the ruins of your soul, through the caverns, through these the purpose of who you are, your memories, with love and fulfillment, pleasure, grounding, blooming, trusting, surrendering, listening, feeling, understanding. That's the journey. That's the beauty of who we are. Being authentic with who you are, knowing who you are, what has made you, what you're capable of, the dreams you still have, things that you can find deep within yourself that you can release. Blessings. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul. Until next time.